Hey everyone, how's it going? It's been over a month since American Express overhauled the Gold Card. And now that the dust has settled, it's time to take a look at this card, talk about the changes, and finally, see whether or not this card is still worth it. Because it may not make as much sense to hold this card as it once did. And I want to hear from you on this as well. What do you still think of the Gold Card? If you have the Gold Card, does it work for you? Let me know down below. For many years, the Gold Card has been one of my favorite credit cards. It was the second American Express card that I ever held. The Gold Card was a huge points earning credit card for me and offered a lot of perks and benefits that I could take use of for everyday use as well as travel. But as I'm sure many of you are aware, American Express has refreshed this card significantly, which saw the annual fee increase, along with a couple annual credits added, and a new card design option. The Gold Card is a mid-tier credit card in the Amex lineup, and is the backbone to the Amex trifecta, which consists of the Platinum Card, the Gold Card, and the Blue Business Plus. Now technically, the Gold Card is a charge card and not really a credit card. Amex charge cards do not have spending limits on them, and you are not intended to carry a balance month over month. But for simplicity's sake, I'll probably continue to refer to it as a credit card in this video. But just note there is a difference. Now the Gold Card has a current annual fee of $325, which we saw increase from $250 previously. This price jump did not come as a shock to many people, as we knew Amex was refreshing many of their cards. But just because we knew it was coming does not really mean we wanted it to happen, or at least I didn't. We'll talk in a little bit about how Amex justifies this increase with some additional benefits. Now the current welcome offer on this card is for $60,000 all the way up to $100,000 membership reward points after spending $6,000 in the first 6 months of card ownership. American Express membership reward points are valued at 1 cent per point, which would make this welcome offer worth $600 up to $1,000. However, it is possible to get much higher redemptions with these points, which we'll talk about in a little bit. These welcome offers are also offering 20% back in statement credits for restaurants worldwide, up to $100 back in the first 6 months of card ownership. This offer does end November 11th of 2024. Now, one of the main reasons I first applied for this card, and the reason that so many people still do, is because of the point multipliers. The Gold Card earns 4x back at restaurants worldwide up to $50,000 a year, 4x back on groceries up to $25,000 a year, 3x back on flights booked directly with the airline or through Amex Travel, 2x back on prepaid hotels booked through the Amex Travel portal, then 1x back on everything else. It's easy to see why the Gold Card is a really powerful card for many people. With groceries and restaurants being some of the top spending categories for many people, this card has the potential to earn a lot of points. These multipliers are also pretty competitive with other credit cards out there. Now let's move on to the annual credits that this card offers. These credits are designed to help us recoup a little bit of the cost of the annual fee. Now before the card refresh, the Gold Card offered 2 main credits, a $100 Uber Cash credit and a $120 dining credit. And these credits, in my opinion, were sufficient for the annual fee at the time. But now we have 2 additional credits, an $84 Dunkin' credit and a $100 Resi Dining credit. With all 4 of these credits, American Express has given us credits that total more than the cost of the annual fee. Which means if we can use all 4 credits in full, then we could earn some positive value back on the card each year. But I don't think that'll be the case for everyone, myself included. The Dunkin' credit is not one that I can personally take use of, as I don't have a Dunkin' close enough to me to make use of this regularly. And the Resi Dining credit falls into the same category. In my area, there are just not enough participating restaurants to make this credit worth it, which is a shame because I currently have 4 credit cards that offer the Resi Dining credit. Let me know down below, does the Resi Dining credit work for you? Now let's move on to the benefits this card offers. One of the unique things about the Gold Card is that it offers a fair amount of benefits for everyday use as well as travel. This makes it a great card to have if you're looking for a single card setup, or maybe to pair this card with another card like the Capital One Venture X. But let's dive into the benefits and I'll talk about those card combinations in a little bit. Now, in my opinion, the best benefit that this card offers is access to the American Express list of transfer partners. This list includes partners like Delta, Hilton, and Marriott, which can be a great way and probably the best way to use our membership reward points. We'll also have access to the American Express travel portal, where we can book hotels, flights, and rental cars using our points. Now, I would probably recommend not booking through the Amex travel portal, as it's possible to find way higher redemptions with those transfer partners, unless you are looking to book through the hotel collection, which is the next benefit on the Gold Card. The hotel collection is a curated collection of hotels that American Express has partnered with to offer some exclusive benefits to its cardholders. When you book through the hotel collection, you'll receive noon check-in when available, room upgrades when available, a $100 credit towards eligible purchases, and late checkout when available. The Gold Card is also going to offer a baggage insurance plan, rental car loss and damage insurance, purchase protection, and extended warranty. You'll also have the option to choose between different card designs when applying. You can choose between gold, rose gold, and now white gold. The Gold Card also offers authorized users at no additional charge, and you will have no foreign transaction fee. So how should you decide whether or not this card will work for you? Well, the first thing to do is look at your current spending habits. We need to first determine if this card is going to give you positive value or end up costing you money in the long term. To do this, we need to create a break-even calculation. At a bare minimum, without utilizing any of the credits, we would need to spend at least $678 each month on groceries and restaurants to earn enough points to break even with the cost of the card. Otherwise, we're losing money by holding the card. $678 a month would earn us 32,500 points a year. For my family, we spend about $1,250 a month on restaurants and groceries, which would earn me around 60,000 points each year. And this is even before we consider any of the annual credits. This would work out to be about $275 of additional value in points. Now, when we look at the annual credits, it's important to make sure that those credits are taking the place of spending that we are already doing. Otherwise, we're not actually saving any money by utilizing the credit. For instance, if we currently don't spend any money on Uber, but start using Uber when we get the credit, then the additional money being spent is not actually taking the place of something we were already spending money on, meaning we've now added additional spending by holding this card. But if we already use Uber, then getting the Gold Card and utilizing the Uber cash credit will save us money, and we can count that against our annual fee. So the main criteria you should be asking yourself if you want to get this card are, can I make use of those annual credits? And will I spend enough on restaurants and groceries to earn enough points for this to make sense? Now, I went pretty quick through that explanation of knowing whether or not you can get value from a credit card. So let me know down below if you'd like to see a video where I talk more in depth about how to get the best value from a credit card. Next up, I want to talk about different credit card combinations for the Gold Card. I've talked a lot on this channel about the Amex trifecta and all of the benefits it offers. But one concept that I have not really talked about is card combinations from different issuing banks. For instance, like I touched on earlier, a decent credit card setup could be the Gold Card and the Capital One Venture X. These two cards could really complement each other where the other one lacks. For instance, the Gold Card offers some travel benefits, but does not offer lounge access. However, the Venture X does. The Venture X does have high multipliers, but only for the Capital One travel portal, while the Gold Card offers high multipliers for groceries and restaurants. Another example would be to pair the Gold Card with the Sapphire Preferred or Sapphire Reserve. Both of those cards are excellent, and I just compared both of them in this video right here. But with the Gold Card, these points could turn into a very powerful points earning machine. Now, the Sapphire Reserve certainly offers more travel benefits, but even the Sapphire Preferred would be a great option paired with the Gold Card. And I feel like a combination like that could be an endgame setup for credit cards. Earning both membership reward points and Chase Ultimate Reward points would be a huge advantage for travel. Both of those systems can get great redemptions through their transfer partners, and each card brings standout benefits to the table. Let me know down below if you'd like to see a video where I talk about different credit card combinations like these ones. Now, as many of you know, I currently don't have the Amex Gold Card, and that's because back in December of last year, I was given an upgrade offer to upgrade my Gold Card to the Platinum Card, and I ended up taking that offer. If you want to learn why I took that offer, you can check out this video right up here. But now that these changes have taken place on the Gold Card, would I consider getting the Gold Card again in the future? Well, I don't know. With my current credit card setup, I don't know if I have a place for it. But I also love what it has to offer, especially the multipliers. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Let me know down below your thoughts on the Gold Card and all of the changes that have taken place. Don't forget to check out my referral links to help support this channel. And hit the like and subscribe button to see more content like this in the future. I'll see you next time.